afternoon and welcome back. Now, the coronavirus pandemic has put a damper on this year's Christmas celebrations, and that has become evident in the way Kenyans have chosen to celebrate this day, especially here in Nairobi. If the numbers of people in Nairobi are anything to go by, then many did not travel to the rural homes as the norm. Brenda Kirubo is at the park looking at the numbers of people there and how they are celebrating this Christmas season. Brenda, Merry Christmas. What can you report from where you are?
Merry Christmas, Michelle. Of course, we're coming to you live from the Nairobi National Park. We're talking about 117 square kilometers and right about 15 minutes right from the CBD. What we are seeing, Michelle, is from the far side, we have two ostrich, one a female and the other one a male. The male the black one, and the female one has a bit of some gray strains that we're seeing there. And if you look a little bit further, Michelle, you will be able to see some hartebeests. Of course, the name is not very familiar. This is because these hartebeests are just they come from the family of the impalas. The only difference is that they are a little bit bigger. We also have some zebras right at the front where we are seeing them. They're actually grazing. But Michelle, the key takeaway of this is the fact that this particular vicinity has seen increased traffic over the period since lockdown began right about in May, and it has trickled down into Christmas. Unlike various business places and other parks, especially in the Masai Mara, the Nairobi National Park has seen increased traffic because of COVID-19. And we spoke a little earlier to some of the visitors who come to this place, and they told us the reason as to why they're having increased traffic is because they can be able to social distance, and at the same time they can be able to have picnics. Now, to give us more insights in relation to this, we will talk to the senior warden here at the Nairobi National Park. He is Joseph Dadacha. Joseph will speak to you a little bit later, but first, Michelle, I have to talk to you about the very beautiful place where we are, where it's the Impala picnic site. As you can see, we can be able to see animals, and at the same time, we can be able to have picnics. Now, we're joined by a family which is very busy having lunch right now. Habari yenyu?
Salam.
So tell us, why did you decide to have Christmas right here in the park, and why this picnic site?
Because I think the scenery is just wonderful, one, and then it gives us time as a family. The space is enough for us to have an ample time and enjoy together as a family and have a Merry Christmas, of course.
Of course, and Merry Christmas. This year has been very difficult, and COVID-19, of course, is linked to this. As a family, why would you pick the park as opposed to
It's not crowded, it's less crowded, so the risk of being exposed to COVID are very low. That's why we chose to come here. And I think besides not being crowded, the scenery is just wonderful. So we thought, and it's near home because, you know, the economy has been so low, so it's good for us to be here.
And of course, your children are enjoying and they're also having a meal. Yep. Let's just get some inputs in relation to that. How is it so far?
So far, so good. We really appreciate everything and we're having a good time. Yes.
Would you say that Christmas has been good despite COVID-19, even spending time here?
I would say yes, because
All right, we seem to have a connection problem there with Brenda Kirubo, giving us an insight of families celebrating at the Nairobi National Park here in Nairobi. Let's not get the sentiments of residents of Eldoret on this year's Christmas Day.
Kwa majina naitwa Mwanamwana mtetezi ya wanyonge. Kama kuna Christmas imekuwa mbaya sana ni hii. Kwa sababu hii Christmas sioni hata changamoto ile nilikuwa naona ile mbeleni wakati ilikuwa. Naona watu wanaendelea na shughuli yao kama kawaida. Hata ukiuliza mtu mambo ya Christmas anakuambia tu mambo ya Januari. Haongelei mambo ya Christmas. Maneno ya corona hii ambayo ilikuja katika nchi ya Kenya iliharibu hasara yote ya kila mtu. So watu yote sasa hivi wanaangalia tu mambo ya Januari. Mambo ya Christmas hawaongelei. Hata ukiona wazazi Kenya wanapiga tu shopping ya manguo, ya uniform, viatu za shule, hawashughulikii maneno ya uniform ya manguo ya Christmas. So hata sisi kama